person's out there watching. Breaking news to the people in Japan and for people with friends, relatives over in Japan. Fukushima, the site of what I think is going to be in the country the world's biggest nuclear accident. They were just hit by a 7.3 magnitude earthquake, and there is now a tsunami warning, and they just issued an immediate evac as well. Facebook, I know, runs a program, an All Safe. I don't know if it's been activated yet, but for those of you with relatives over there or friends or know of people, please reach out. And obviously our thoughts and prayers with everybody over there. And having been I was born in Alaska, which had a 6.6 earthquake that my parents lived through, and I will never forget the stories of that, which is another reason why I kind of try and wonder why people move to California and the coast. Just like it's going to happen at some point. Anyway, this hour of the Howie Carr Show is brought to you in part by Perfect Smiles. Don't be fooled by imposters with similar names. Go to Perfect Smiles in Nashville, New Hampshire. That's perfectsmiles.com. The bowl question today is brought to you by Simply Safe. Simply Safe Home Security is having its biggest Black Friday sale ever. Right now, you can take a whopping $200 off Simply Safe's special holiday package. It's an award-winning 24/7 protection for your home. Save hundreds today at simplysafehowie.com. Offer ends Cyber Monday. And the poll question is,
do you want President Barack Obama involved in politics in any way after he leaves office?
No.
96% are with you, Curt.
Which would be so D.C., that's kind of ironic. The D.C. vote in the election was 96% Clinton, 4% Trump.
Well, I mean, I think that there are some people in D.C., some Democrats in D.C. who don't want him involved because they saw he was heavily involved in this election. And he kind of hurt them. Well,
again, over the last 8 years, what is it? Over 1,000 seats, local, city, statewide, have changed Democrat to Republican. So again, 7.3 magnitude earthquake. We'll keep you up to date with news as it comes out if we can. We are going to go to the phones first. Let's go to Kim. What's going on, Kim?
Hey, hi. How are you, Curt?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. First, I'd like to say thank you for fulfilling my mother's dream of seeing
Thank you.
Red Sox go to the series before she passed. Also, I am a deplorable. I am also Native American and have been called every name under the book for voting for Trump and supporting him and really pushing up here in Washington County, Maine.
Have you called Maura Healey's hotline yet?
No, not yet. But why I was calling was two reasons. One, I find it really hypocritical of the Democratic Party to be calling the Republican Party or conservatives racist and sexist when that's all I've heard out of them as far as white males voting, uneducated people. I'm just in shock. Well, I shouldn't be in shock. I get crazy over the hypocrisy. And then the last thing I'd like to say is I have a nomination for Trump. I would like to see him bring in Hillary Clinton and offer her the job of ambassador to either Benghazi or Syria.
Libya or Syria? Well, yeah. I mean, Liz, I don't even want to joke about Hillary Clinton's name anymore. She's gone. Good riddance. But you know what? Here's the problem, Kim. You are recognizing something that they've been doing for decades and decades and decades, which is purporting themselves to be the opposite, the opposition to a racist party, when they in fact themselves are the racist. The foundation of the KKK is the Democratic Party. Segregation, they were the party of segregation, but they've made people believe otherwise. And you kind of understand why now, because when you look at the media conspiring to make this election go to her, it was in the bag, and there is evidence everywhere from WikiLeaks. Alfred, let's go out to the phones and talk to Alfred. What's going on, Alfred?
Not much. How you doing, Curt?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty well. You want to buy a bloody sack by any chance?
No, I don't. I've been there and done that.
I had to throw that in. Sorry. Couple of things. I'd like to see foreign aid struck from the vocabulary, make it domestic aid. We got enough.
Thanks for the call. Wayne, you're up next.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, let's go to Bruce. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, Curt, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you, sir?
Good.
You have talked about making a run for the Senate in the Elizabeth Warren seat.
I have.
If you were to happen to get elected, would you support a bill that retools the Electoral College and breaks it down by states and districts, like Maine does, so it's more representative of the vote of the people?
Well, I'll hypothetically answer your question with I don't know. I would have to see what that looked like, and you know, obviously, those kind of hypotheticals are the ones that get you in trouble answering, because I don't know what we're talking about. It could be something I would be totally in favor of, or something that I think would be. It just depends, and
Well, right now, Maine and Montana are divided into two districts, and the
Nebraska
person that
too.
wins the district who gets the Electoral College.
Right. No,
If you look at the map across the country, the way people actually voted, it's a lot more red than it was blue.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have been as close as it was for electoral votes.
Well, unfortunately, the election doesn't take in space as much as it does population. But, you know, I think the challenge would be for the news channels, if they had to call like 3,000 counties instead of 50 states, it would be a nightmare. I don't know. I think that Donald Trump won the election, so I'm feeling like the system works.
Yeah, I think the Electoral College worked perfectly. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, it seems like cries to change the Electoral College are primarily coming from left-wingers these days.
One of my dear friends, Jeff Cooner, I heard him this afternoon talking. He is a true conservative in every possible way. He had his callers jam the Maura Healey hotline, which I think is awesome. I think that's fantastic. We have to get that number so you can call in. And again, I thought that the 911 was the call for people that when crimes are committed. Everything else is just. I keep going back to the comedian. When you get offended, nothing actually happens. You just. I don't know.
It seems to me like if I call my health insurance company, it says if this is an emergency, call 911.
Right.
If you call your doctor's office, it says if this is an emergency, call 911. It seems to me like that's how that hate crime hotline should begin. If this is an emergency, call 911.
Otherwise, hang up.
Yeah. If you'd like to report someone saying nasty to you,
right?
Yeah, we'll listen. We'll be your shoulder to cry on. Great use of taxpayer dollars.
$4.99 an hour. 844-500-4242. Curt Schilling in for Howie Carr. Text line 680-680. We'll be back after this.